Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV. Today we're going to go over the 2016 SportTrek 327 VIK. It's going to be a fantastic bunkhouse, one of my favorite layouts, ton of great features on the outside as well as the inside, but let's go ahead and start right up here on our tongue jack. So, imagine this, you're pulling into your campsite, you have to unload, take it off the vehicle. This makes it a ton easier. It's just a touch of a button. You can go ahead and move it just like that. It really is that simple. It's also going to have a light on here, making it nice and easy to see if you're hooking up or disconnecting at night. Right behind that is going to be our propane tank cover. It is going to have two 20-pound propane tanks in there. Super simple again to access. You're just going to have these thumb screws, undo those, lifts right up. Then behind that's going to be our diamond plating. So this is what's going to help protect the front end of your coach. Any rocks or anything that get thrown up by your tow vehicle are just going to hit the diamond plating rather than scratching up your fiberglass. So definitely a great feature to have. Also, as you can see, you are going to have an additional light right there, which is going to help aid again if you are hooking up or disconnecting at night. Of course, we're going to have our fiberglass sidewalls. As we take a look here, this is going to be our pass-through. Nice large pass-through there, very wide, a ton of space. I love how wide the doors are. That means you can fit in larger things, like some of your zero gravity chairs, which are going to be a lot wider, will still be able to slip in here. There's also going to be a light in here, so again, if you're getting in there at night, you can certainly see what you're doing, as well as there's going to be a little switch in here too. What that switch does is this is actually going to control, you probably won't be able to see it, but this will control lights. Okay, there's going to be a couple of blue LED lights. There's going to be one at each jack as well as one underneath the steps. So not only does that give a really cool look at night, but it's also going to help you see your steps if maybe you've imbibed had a couple of drinks, or you just help you see get in and out of the coach. You're not going to have to worry about tripping over the steps. As we take a look at the side, a couple things I really enjoy. Take a look at those awnings. I love the awnings. They have an upgraded Carefree of Colorado awning on here. The arms, if you notice, are going to be mounted right up at the awning, and they're actually going to come out this way rather than being mounted vertical and then coming out. So the horizontal arms are going to be a really big benefit because it's not going to box you in. Also, because you have two, and the second one's actually going to be built into the slide, so you get that full awning extension. This entire side of the RV is going to be covered in awning, which is great. Also, they are going to have LED in the barrel of the awning, so when they are fully extended, you can turn those on. LEDs are going to shine down on your campsite, especially in conjunction with the blue lights underneath on the jacks. Just looks super, super cool. Also, talking about the jacks there, another thing I want to mention, this is going to be on a BAL frame. That's going to be a huck bolted frame, so superior construction with that. It's going to be a lot stronger than your standard frame, and if it does get damaged, it's going to be easier to repair. Your BAL jacks themselves also are going to be upgraded jacks, as they're going to take a lot less turns, a lot easier to go ahead and move those up and down than your standard jacks. So lots of features here on the outside. As we make our way around to the back quarter panel here, a couple things. One, right underneath, you are going to have a propane quick connect there. So if you have an outside grill or anything, you can hook that up, or it'll hook up to the outside kitchen here, which I'll show you in just a second. And also you're going to have your spare tire mounted under there as well. So beautiful outside kitchen on the 327. Take a look at that. So you have great storage on both sides here, perfect for cups, anything else that you want to put up there. We're going to have our nice 40-inch TV, so very large TV here, which is great for so when everyone's sitting around, they're able to see what is on. Of course, a couple LED lights here for some extra accents. You're going to have your outside entertainment center here as well, which will be controlled by this system, this multimedia center. And again, this is actually the same one they have inside. So if you want to watch a movie, a DVD, not a problem, pop it in, it'll go ahead and appear right there. So just some great extra features. Also, of course, because it is an outside kitchen, you have to have your kitchen features, which is this right here. This will just go ahead and lock into place on both sides. You'll have a faucet that you put right in here. This is going to be a plumbed sink, so you don't have to worry about dumping a basin or anything, which is neat. And you're going to have your 2-burner stovetop right there. So as I mentioned, this will hook up into that propane connection underneath, or if you don't want to use this, you want to bring your own grill, you can hook up into that quick connect down below too. Also, outside kitchen's not an outside kitchen without a fridge, and they do have one here. This is the perfect size. It has plenty of room for all your condiments as well as a couple beverages there too. So love the outside kitchen on this model. As we come around to the back, a couple things to note. One is going to be this right here. So one of the things that SportTrek does is they're going to have a fully insulated and heated underbelly. So you can see this here completely enclosed. This actually comes up and around the backside, but it's going to be completely enclosed in there. It's going to be heated, so you don't have to worry about critters getting in there. You don't have to worry about lines freezing up on you if it's going to be a colder day. So that's going to be a great feature. Also on that huck bolted frame, we're going to have this special bumper that is going to have your storage compartment right here mounted on it, your extra storage rack. So this is really neat because a lot of your aftermarket storage racks, what people don't realize is there is a lot of torque in there. You know, you put a little bit of weight on there, as you start hitting bumps, that's a lot of stress on that bumper, and a lot of times that'll void your manufacturer warranty. Not the case here because it comes this way straight from the manufacturer. So you can put bikes back here, you can put extra totes back here, whatever you want. Nice and easy, just take out the 2 pins and that drops down, but a really cool feature. Also right here is going to be our ladder. Of course, that way if you need to get up on the roof, you can certainly get up there for any kind of maintenance. And while we're taking a look up there, as you'll see right underneath the 3 back tail lights, you'll see where it says the Voyager. That is going to be where it's pre-wired for a backup camera. So if you do want a backup camera, it can easily be installed. You don't have to worry about running the wires already through it because they already did it at the factory for you. Right here is going to be our cable and satellite hookup, as well as this little guy, which this is going to be your ZAMP solar system. So not only is it pre-wired for your backup camera, it's also going to be pre-wired for solar. So you can go ahead, all you have to do is buy your ZAMP solar panels, plug them in right there, you're good to go. Because it has the LED lights, the solar is going to be really beneficial because the LED lights have a very small draw, so your solar is going to do it's going to do more than what it would with some of your older RVs. Also on the other side is going to be our black tank flush. If you're not familiar with that, basically what that is a little connection to put a hose. You can just tie a hose into it. Rather than having to go in and put it down the toilet to wash out your black tank when you're done, you just screw it into the black tank flush. Has sprayers built in the black tank, washes it out for you. And you're gonna have your outside shower out there with both hot and cold access. But that's enough about the outside. I know it's great, it looks pretty, ton of awesome features. Let's go check out the inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2016 SportTrek 327. This is going to be one of my favorite floor plans in a travel trailer because you're able to get the bunkhouse, but you're still able to get your theater seating with a TV directly across. Dual opposing slides really opens it up. Just a great floor plan. Let's go ahead and start off right over here in the kitchen. So one of the things I love right here, you're going to have a massive pantry. So you don't have to worry about where you're going to put all your food. You have a dedicated spot for it right there, and it is big enough that you can fit everything you're going to want to for your entire trip. You can put different organizers in there if you desire, but just a nice big pantry is always a great thing to have. As we take a look at our kitchen slide out here, of course we'll have our microwave right up top. You're going to have additional storage right next to that. Fully functional hood underneath with a light and fan, and then you're going to have your 3-burner cooktop with your conventional oven. Also, you have fantastic countertop space here, which is always a big plus. Of course, LED light there, which you'll have throughout the entire coach. So we take a look underneath here, again, extra storage. Just a ton of storage in this galley. And then as we open this drawer up, this is one of my favorites because they have a dedicated pots and pans drawer. It's nice and deep, so you know all your bigger pots and stuff will fit in there. I love when manufacturers go ahead and put that in. Now, because we have the dual opposing slides, we are able to get our center island. So this is again going to add to your prep space, which is fantastic. You know, because you have the sink top cover, you're able to utilize this entire countertop. Nice large stainless steel pull-out faucet. It does have the controls right on there, so you can go ahead and operate it easily. Now, when we take the sink top cover off, you will see a very large, deep dual bowl sink. So again, I like the fact that it's nice and deep because when you do have your bigger pots, you can actually stick them down in there. But of course, larger bowl on the left, smaller bowl on the right makes it nice and easy to go ahead and wash and rinse dishes. Also, not only do you get the extra prep space, but you're also going to get even more storage. So right here, you will get a drop-down sponge tray, and then underneath that is going to be a bank of 3 full extension drawers. Also, right here, you have additional storage, perfect place for a trash can right there. Now, of course, our galley wouldn't be complete without a fridge freezer, and the 327 is going to be equipped with a Norcold fridge freezer. It is going to have automatic switchover, of course, it'll run off both LP and electric, and so if you are running it off of LP, as soon as you plug into shore part, we'll go ahead and switch over to electric for you. Also, the thing I do like about this, it's nice and easy to adjust how cold it is. It's going to be right there on the front, so you have nice, easy access. Then here is going to be our bar area. Again, just gives you a more surface here, and you're going to have a plug-in, so if you do want a dedicated coffee maker, it's a great place for it. You can kind of set up a little coffee bar here, or you can put a blender here, make some margaritas, whatever you want, but just kind of a cool added space. Again, LED light really brightens it up. Up top here, you can see you're going to have some additional storage. So again, if it is a bar, you can put everything else up there. And then you have a couple of drop downs right here, and they are going to be strut assisted, the nice decorative glass on there, and you're going to have additional storage underneath. We'll open that up. You can see there you have great storage. So again, just a ton of storage in this galley. I love it. Great place there for plates, whatever else you want, and of course additional storage over here too. Now across the way on our other slide, you're going to see a ton of windows, really letting in a lot of natural light, which is great, and it's also going to give you a view to your campsite because that's where it's going to be. Right here is going to be your dinette. This particular unit is in the black diamond interior. It's really nice, great contrasting colors there, but this is plenty large enough for 4 people to sit around without banging into each other, knocking each other's knees, and also this will drop down into a bed. So if you have additional guests, not a problem. You can take these posts out here, the bed will sit right along, or the table will sit right along those rails, fill it in with cushions, and then you will have that extra sleeping capacity. Storage is nice, easy access right there. You can see, open that up, that's going to go all the way back, and then on the other side they actually have a pull-out drawer. Nice large drawer there again, so super easy access underneath the dinette. You're a lot more apt to use it when it's easy to access like that than having to lift up the cushion and get underneath there. So that's again an added bonus feature that I like. Then right here you get a little bit of storage up top. Again, you have that decorative glass, but nice storage area up there. It's nice and wide, so it's a great spot for like board games or things that are a little bit tougher to fit in some of your other cabinet places. So nice wide door there. And then this is, again, probably my favorite part of the RV, your theater seating. So you get extremely plush, comfortable seating. You can go ahead and take a seat here. Both of these will recline, so you can, put your feet up. You have some cup holders here, and then straight across is going to be your 40-inch TV. So that way on a rainy day, you can really enjoy that. You can put on the latest sports game if you want, or the multimedia center that's going to be directly underneath it right here. It's not only a radio and CD player, but also a DVD player. So if you want to kick back and watch a movie, throw a DVD right in there, and you can certainly do that. Up top, you're going to have additional storage. And then down below is going to be your fireplace. So again, not only does this add to the ambiance in the room, not only does it look nice, but it's also actually going to be very functional. It's going to basically be a large space heater. So if you do have shore power and you don't want to run your LP, you just kind of want to take the chill off in this room, that fireplace will do a great job of that. You can go ahead and turn that on, and it's essentially going to be free heat for this area. So definitely a great feature. Back here is going to be our bunk room. Let's head on back and check it out. The bunk room in the 327 is not only going to have a lot of space, it's also going to be extremely functional. So one of my favorite parts of the bunk room is going to be this right here. You're going to get your own wardrobe. Too many times in bunk houses you don't have place for the kids' clothes. As you can see, you're going to have a nice hanging rod up here, as well as plenty of shelf space, and also they leave it a space on the bottom that's nice and open, so you can actually have a clothes hamper in there, a place for the kids to put the dirty clothes. So they did a great job. I think they really hit the nail on the head with that wardrobe. Now in the slide here, because it is going to be a slide in the bunk room, which is what opens it up, of course is going to be 2 of your 4 bunks. You're going to have your top bunk here, which as you can see does lock in place securely, so that way you can go ahead and sit here in the couch without having to worry about banging your head. Couple things of note with the SportTrek furniture, they do make this in-house. So a couple of really cool things. If you get tired of the black diamond print on there, you can certainly flip it over and have the leather look, you can do that with all the cushions. Or, you know, maybe the kids come back from the beach, you don't want them to get the fabric wet. Again, you can flip it over, they can sit there, not a problem. It's not going to get dirty, nice and easy to clean up. Now this, of course, is going to be a jackknife sofa here, so this will just lift up and drop down into a bed. The great thing about the jackknife is look at all that storage underneath. So you get a ton of storage here. As you notice, right here is a table. That's going to go right in these slots right here. So if you want a table back here, you can certainly set that up, so that way the kids have a place where they can eat, they can draw, you know, play card games, whatever they want. But again, just nice versatility there. Across the way is going to be our other two bunks. The top one is extremely wide. It's going to go from here all the way back to the wall, so nice wide bunk. Cool thing about that is if, you know, your kids are young enough and they bring a friend, you can sleep, you know, two younger children up here, not a problem. Again, you'll have plenty of space there. Of course, you have LED lights both top and bottom, so you know, provides plenty of light. Of course, here's going to be your fourth bunk. Ladder is going to be built in. Also, you'll have additional storage underneath, as well as access to your hot water heater if you need to get to it. Super simple to get to. And then you'll have two additional drawers here besides that extra wardrobe. On our back wall, you are going to have an extra plug-in on the floor. You're going to have a window letting in a lot of natural light, and also the kids can see out the back if you do have a nice view. And then up top is going to be our connections for a TV in case you do want a TV back here for the kiddos. All right, let's go ahead and head up front. We'll take a look at the bathroom and bedroom. The bathroom in the 327 is going to have two doors into it, one from your hallway and then another one directly into the master bedroom. Now right here in the corner is going to be your toilet. As you can see, you have plenty of leg room there, which is always great. And then right here is going to be your linen closet. So nice big linen closet. You're going to have double doors there, plenty of room for towels and all your other bathroom accessories you're going to have. Nice neo-angle shower in the corner. I love the door system here. It does have a magnetic seal. You can go ahead and open that up like so. And what I love about it is because it rolls in like it does, the water is going to stay inside the shower. It's going to roll down the doors into the shower pan. So you're not going to have a bunch of water out here. So again, I really like the door system on there. Also, you're going to have a couple of shelves in there. We have our hand wand, of course, make it nice and easy to wash yourself as well as clean the shower. And then you're going to have your nice big skylight up top, which lets in a ton of natural light and adds some height, gives you a little bit additional headroom. Right here is going to be our mirrored medicine cabinet. It does have storage behind that, as well as our sink and vanity. Of course, we'll have an additional plug-in here for hair dryer, curling iron, whatever else you may need to plug in, and then you'll have additional storage down below. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the bedroom. In the bedroom, we are going to have featured a full walk-around queen bed that does have storage underneath, and it will be strut assisted, making it nice and easy to open and close. All around the bed, we are going to have additional storage. Both sides, you will have wardrobe space. I like this because it's nice tall wardrobe, so you can hang dresses, long jackets without having to worry about them crumpling up at the bottom. And then also up top, you'll have large additional storage space up here. So again, very usable space, nice and big. Of course, we'll have our LED reading lights as well as our cushioned headboard, so that way you're not going to have to worry about banging your head at night. As I mentioned, we were in the restroom. You do have an additional door there, and you're going to have connections for your TV right up here in case you do want a TV in here. Well, folks, that pretty much is going to wrap it up. Again, this is a 2016 SportTrek 327. This one is in the black diamond interior. It's a fantastic floor plan. You have those beautiful double awnings outside with the LED lights. You're going to have the huge bunk room back there with the extra kids wardrobe. You have the theater seating directly across from the TV. You have the center island and a ton of storage throughout. Definitely one you want to come out and take a look at. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those on the video below, or you can go ahead and give me a call here at American RV and I'll be happy to answer it that way as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.